Hey, what's up y'all, Vincent here. So I did it again. I told myself I was going to be more consistent with these side projects such as these YouTube videos. And you know what I said last time? I just decided to stop. So after months about pondering what to do about this, I finally decided to do the most meta thing about it. I'm giving myself an intervention in the form of this video. I'm going to be my own therapist today and do a deep dive to why I keep quitting every random venture I get myself into and how my experience can relate to other people in the same situation. So let's get right into it. There is really only one word that can summarize the whole point of this video: expectations. I'm sure most of us would like to believe that our lives operate in a cause and effect fashion where if I do X, Y will happen. I mean, this is mostly true for simple actions such as moving objects and buying stuff, and we'd like it to translate the same way in any aspirations that we partake in. The problem is that effort does not correlate with results. Let me explain. Okay, so let's say you have this idealistic goal in mind, such as, oh, I want to lose 20 pounds in 1 month. So here's my plan. I'm going to try really hard. I'm going to get up in the morning, I'm going to start running, I'm going to eat healthy, whatever that means, and I'm going to start working out. And I'm going to make sure to try really hard. So we're talking maximum effort, set time frame, maximum results, right? That's how it should be, right? But what really happens most of the time? Well, maybe you follow through for like a day or two, and something throws you off, you quit, and you're back to square one, like you've never done anything. Or maybe you do go through like the first week going really hard, but then you check your weight and you see that nothing's changed, and then you decide to quit. So what happened? You tried really hard though. 110%, 1000%, 1,000,000%, whatever level of effort you want to say. You've done all of that and you have nothing to show for it. So what do we have to do in order to start achieving the things that we want? Well, it all starts with goal setting. I remember I was in a job interview once and I was asked whether I was goal-oriented or process-oriented, and wanting to impress the panel, I said I was process-oriented, and I went on this whole spiel about, oh, I liked to focus on what I was doing, just stay in the moment, trust the process, blah. I think the analogy I used back then was on my own fitness journey and how I needed to enjoy each workout I was doing and be patient with the results as long as I was putting in the effort day after day. But in reality, I was actually goal-oriented, and if you think about it, that really is the best way to approach your aspirations. Results are everything. I'm pretty sure we've tried to stray from that line of thinking just to spare people's feelings, but let's face it, people don't care how things are done, they only care that they are done. The vast majority of us would accept an ugly win over a close loss. The thing about being goal-oriented is that it shows you if you are doing the right tasks to make progress towards your goals. If you're not making headway towards the results that you want, it means A, you're doing crap that you're not supposed to, B, you're not doing what you're supposed to, or C, you're not doing what you're supposed to at the level it needs to be at. If you're not getting the results that you want, then it's going to be one of those 3 reasons that I just listed, and you're going to have to fix it and then reevaluate if that gets you back on the right track. We need to separate the feel-good stuff from the stuff that actually works. With that being said, process-oriented goals aren't that bad at all, but they should be used to get you to do what you have to do, right? You need to use the end goal in mind to determine what processes you need to do. Like if your goal is going to the gym to start working out, well, step 1 is getting there. And for someone who doesn't do that regularly, you might have to do a lot of planning and preparation in order to build yourself up to that point. Like you set upon yourself that you won't go until you get the equipment such as a gym bag, a water bottle, towel for sweating, some sneakers, planning some time in your schedule to go and planning your dinner plans afterwards. Whatever you need to do, get your butt into the gym, you do it because that's part of the process. Again, results mean everything. The second part is realizing that action is everything. Harry S. Truman says that imperfect action beats perfect inaction. If you haven't started doing something because you don't want to start until you feel 100% prepared, then you'll have to realize that no matter how much preparation or how much back-end work you do, you will have nothing to show for it up front. Like, damn, you're gonna be telling people, oh, I got this big thing that I'm working on. I'm cooking up some hot stuff in the lab right now. It's simmering hot. But come on, you ain't got it. No one that's been successful over a long period of time has gotten there over a single moment. Like, if you look at me, I didn't become physically fit because I did one workout at 1000% effort. I got this way because I put in the work over a long period of time and kept it up, regardless of whether or not I made immediate results. Like, sometimes I will go into the gym with so much apathy that I will just do like a few reps of whatever and just leave and call it a day. Like, it can be the worst workout that I've ever done, but it beats me having done nothing that day. A workout always beats no workout. And you can translate that point to anything that requires effort over time. And the last point towards working adequately towards your goals is accepting delayed gratification. Let's face it, a lot of us would love to be overnight successes and have one burst of effort reward us forever. But for the vast majority of us, that won't be the case, and we're going to have to work towards the success that we want. And for the most part, that means not seeing immediate results. Doing one workout won't get you buff. Doing a single run isn't going to slim you down entirely. It takes consistent effort over time. But as long as you put in that effort, the results will come. But it has to be the right type of effort. You have to remind yourself that the things you do in the past matter because they build you up to where you are right now. And especially with the internet, if you put yourself out there in any form, people will find you. I mean, the last few videos I made were like months ago, and I'm still getting activity on them. I've had clients find me on posts I made on Facebook, Meta, back then, despite me being relatively quiet on social media. What you do now matters. I know that in a few weeks, we're gonna be coming around with our New Year's resolutions and whatnot, but we all know people quit on that stuff all the time. The person you are right now is who you're going to be walking into the future as. Don't make false promises to yourself to be someone that you're not going to be if you're not going to put the work in. As I said in the beginning, this video is also a personal intervention to myself to actually be productive again and maintain that level of productivity. I'm not going to say that I'm going to become some big YouTuber or create a giant social media presence because of this video, but this is a step in that direction. If you're watching this, you're a witness to my future greatness. From the time that I made this last video to now, I've been thinking about how to build up my social media presence to increase my influence. And because of that, I've been sitting on a lot of ideas for videos, such as this one here. Like, the creation of this video is the epitome of everything that I've talked about. I've been quietly accumulating all of this gear to make new videos, including this camera right here. But none of that mattered. What mattered was that I finally decided to start utilizing them. It didn't matter how much gear I accumulated or how much time I spent preparing the stuff that I was gonna say in this video. What mattered is me sitting right here, talking to you guys right now. And the whole goal of this video is for me to make the next one, and then the one after that, and then another one. So that's my TED Talk for today. I hope that inspires some of you to get off your asses and start getting done. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, leave a comment if you want to start a discussion on anything or if you have something to say, and feel free to subscribe if you want to stick around to see if there's any future content that I actually make. I won't make any promises on when or if I'm going to make another video, but I'm hoping that I've gotten a grip on what I need to do to get on with my life. So that's it for this video. I'll see you if there's another one. Bye-bye.